Live from KX News, this is Good Day Dakota.
Good morning and welcome to Good Day Dakota. I'm Josh Menny. Thank you for waking up with us this Friday morning. In our top story, 2 North Dakotans have died due to the coronavirus, bringing the total of deaths to 6. According to the DOH, the 5th was a man in his 60s from Stark County who had underlying health conditions. He acquired it through community spread, meaning officials can't trace how he got the illness. He is the state's youngest person to die of COVID-19. And the governor announced a 6th death, this one not included in yesterday's numbers. There are no details available at this time, pending notification to family. Thursday morning, the health department also confirmed 18 new cases during testing, bringing the statewide total to 269. 101 of those 269 people are considered recovered. This means there are currently 168 active cases in the state. 14 people are currently hospitalized. That's out of the total of 34 hospitalizations reported since data tracking began. 29 of North Dakota's 53 counties have confirmed cases of COVID-19. That's more than half of the counties in the state. As we break it down county by county, Cass County has the highest number with 83. Burleigh County is next with 46. Stark County 29. Montreal County 20 cases. Morton 19. Ward 19 cases. Grand Forks County 11. Williams and McKenzie counties each have 6 cases. The remaining counties on your screen have between 3 and 2 cases. At yesterday's daily briefing, Governor Burgums again reflected on the low numbers, saying this is what it's been all about, making decisions with data. But he also spoke about the future.
On the way back up again, we're going to have to think about how do we open things up slowly so we don't end up, creating a unforecasted spike because suddenly we're sort of quote back to normal. As I said, we won't have normal, we'll have back to the new normal. I would anticipate that when we start to open up again for places that have a lot of social activity like bars and restaurants, when we open up, there will be limits.
He also says if we want to put the state and nation back together, we're going to have to be good at contact tracing because 6 months from now, we could have a hotspot flare-up. For the latest information on the coronavirus, including a recap of the governor's daily briefings, resources, case numbers, and prevention, visit our website, kxnet.com. Last week at one of the governor's press briefings, Attorney General Wayne Stengham warned people to be on the lookout for scams during the pandemic. One of the latest being targeted, Uber drivers. A local driver reported to us that someone had requested a ride through the Uber app. He then went to that address to find no one. He gave the person a call and was told Uber was going to give him $1,000 for being a good driver.
And then he went on to ask me to verify my telephone number, which he should have knew, and I gave it to him. And he asked, where you later on he asked me where I bank at. I says, Wells Fargo, but I didn't tell him anything other than that. And then he says, well, hold on, check your bank account now. It should be there.
Shizcombe says he also drives for the app Instacart, where drivers shop and deliver your goods, and it has also been used to scam drivers. He tells us that an order will come in for groceries. He will get the groceries, and when he confirms the list with the customer, they tell him it's an old list and they did not place an order recently. Governor Burgums reiterated in today's press conference that if someone calls you and starts asking for very personal information, it's a scam and simply hang up. In continuing coverage, 2 Mandan police officers are back on the job after an investigation into the death of a man after a traffic stop cleared them of any wrongdoing. Police say John Prudent Jr. was combative with officers during a traffic stop in February. He was handcuffed and became unresponsive shortly after that and later died at a hospital. The Bureau of Criminal Investigation looked into the matter and passed the results on to the Morton County State's Attorney's Office. They determined no crime was committed by the officers. They'll be returning to full duty. Police in Bismarck plan on staying connected with the community through Facebook. The Bismarck Police Department hosted their first virtual coffee with a cop Thursday morning. The normally in-person program was initially a way officers could bond with members of the community, but to follow proper guidance, they had to come up with a way to keep this going without the in-person aspect. Now, every Thursday through the pandemic, officers will be on Facebook Live answering questions and connecting with everyone at home. The department created a weekly event on Facebook so that way people can get the reminder to tune in. There's still plenty of news and weather ahead on Good Day Dakota, including, despite low numbers, officials here are still preparing for the worst. We'll take you inside the field hospital on the U Mary campus. And Amber will have your full weather forecast in just a bit.